Okay guys, it's been a while since I've done a video because I told you in the last video my camera was acting up and it finally went on the hoops. After so many years it finally just packed it in. So luckily my wife bought me another camera, same kind of camera, just way newer, and that's good. So I appreciate that. So thank you, Jess. And well, I'll give you a little catch up what's going on. So my brother from another mother who does all my building around my place, this is his little Chevy, 53 Chevy that we put the LS in. You've seen videos before. Well, he brought it in just to go over a few things. Oil change, check it out, make sure nothing's loose. He wants to put a seat in the back on the inside. So he brought us a seat. He got it out of a minivan like everybody does. And Mike is welding up some brackets here so it can be mounted down. You can see he's got them mounted down there. He's not worried how the seat looks here. He's going to shampoo it up and put a little Mexican blanket on it, which is the answer to everything. All right, so that's going to be going in the truck there. And while we're over here, this is the cab. You can see if you've been following me on Instagram and Facebook, you've probably seen me posting pictures. I've been cutting away here. I'm onto the passenger side, getting all the floor in there. I got the front half of the floor in, got the front cab support in. Now I'm working towards this way back. But that was last week where you didn't get a video. So you never got to see that get done, unfortunately. But again, go to my Instagram, Ricks_OldTimeGarage. You'll see the pictures. So that's what's going on there. So Mike's going to be putting the seat back in here. Oh, on the inside, he wants it right up forward there. And he wants it facing backwards. Doesn't want it facing that way. He wants it facing backwards. That way there he feels, you know, that anyone who rides in the back can look out the back windows, see what's coming up behind them. They can watch it when the guy's going to rear end them. Right? You got witnesses. Eyewitnesses in the back of your vehicle. That guy hit me. Anyway, yeah. So we're doing that and going to raise the back end up a little bit. We put a four link in this thing last year. So he wants to raise the back up a little more. He wants it jacked up a bit. That's all fine. It's adjustable. I'm working over here on the Camaro, the rag top. Today I was anyway. I got the steering column, just obviously the column's got to come back out when you do paint and that, but I put the column in there just so, you know, I got steering. So I got the steering column in there today. Got the rad support in today. Working on the passenger side fender, give me a little bit of grief. I kind of knew it would because this side's got the aftermarket door. So you've got an aftermarket door and you've got an original fender. So there's, you know, it's not so much the fender that's the problem, it's the door, but I got to make the fender adapt to the door, if that makes any sense. You guys any of you guys out there doing this stuff, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm always trying to get the body lines nice. I'm trying to get the gaps correct down the side, you know, so there's a bit of work there. It's not just lickety-split. The 62 Ford pickup, we had that in the shop. And, God, it's noisy around here today. Lots of traffic. I don't know what's going on down the road. They didn't ask me if they could do that. Anyway, again, if you would have saw the pictures, or would have saw the video, I did do a video on this. Mike has got this side of the floor in. Looks beautiful. And he's got the cab support braced up done up underneath there. And that's it. It's coming along good. These are the tires this guy's running on the front. Look at the size of these son of the bitches. God, they're big. Look at that rim. That's a 10-inch rim. He's running all four the same, all the way around, and wow, that's a wide tire. But it's got the Mustang 2 in there, so it's not like it's not going to steer. And they clear, they do clear. That's the main thing. So there's my rocking chair. What do you think of that? Got that up on cleanup week. Found that sitting on the side of the road. Thing's mint. Just going to sit there in the summertime and rock myself to sleep, listening to rock and roll and watching the cars drive by. Yes, you're probably wondering what this is. This is the Ford pickup, the crew cab that belongs to that box we brought in a long time ago. It has arrived and we got to start doing body work on that. I know. Rick, what are you doing working on this newer stuff? I'll tell you what I'm doing. It's getting harder and harder for people to find older stuff, and this is what they're doing. And this really isn't new. I forget what year this truck is. I don't know, somewhere between 89 and 91, I think. I can't even remember here. Maybe it's just on the door. Let's take a look. I don't remember. What do I see here? It says it is a 91. 91. So I'm gonna do a clean up and a paint job, and that's about it. Do I like working on these big beasts? Oh God. Crew cabs, oh Jesus, you know, they're fun, they're neat. but I can't stand working on them. Oh my God, they take up so much room and they're big and people never understand it. Like, that's a big truck to paint. When you paint that truck, you're basically going to paint the roof one night, then you're going to mask it, then do the rest of the cab the other night, because it's just too much to try and do it at once. Anyway, the Dodge pickup here, Sean's just pushed outside the bay. He's got it all prepped. It's going off for paint tomorrow. This is a, what year is this one now? 93, I think. 93, and it's getting painted up tomorrow. So that's going off for paint. Gonna go black, out of all colors, black. Oh God, it's gotta be straight to go black, but he just wanted us to give it a nice clean up and make it look like it's new again. So it's gonna look better than new from the factory, that's for sure. So we're working on that. Then in the corner over here, I was waiting for the gentleman's glass to get in. What does he got here? I don't know if it's a Lexan or something for in the doors. So I got to do all that next. I got to put that in, but I couldn't do nothing until that came. So that's the Buick, the 72 Buick. I'm going to get the door glass fitted in there. I just got to fit it and make tracks and everything, make sure it fits in. And then once that's all fitted in, and then the car can be blocked down and it's going for paint. And the little Falcon, oh God, lots of updates here. I got to keep you guys updated. It's been so long. The Falcon is in 400 grit right now. So it is a day for Sean to bring it in. And of course Sean works 10 hours a day, so it's somewhere between 8 and 10 hours, and he'll go over the whole car in 600, and of course all the bits and pieces too that aren't on it he'll go over, and then clean it all out, get all the dust out of it, everything, start masking edges. So that usually ends up being close to a day, maybe sometimes less, and then it'll be off to paint. So the Falcon is going to go next week, not this week. And what else we got going on? I think that's about it. That cab I'm working on, I think I showed you guys. There's the frame for it, sitting there. We got to blow that apart and paint it all satin black. So a bit of work to do there. And the Nova. This is Matt's Nova. He got these rims here. He ordered up these rims, and they're on 20s, I think it is. Anyway, we put coilovers in the front, drop down the back. Just did a bunch of little stuff to it. Tinted out all the lenses. He wanted those all tinted out. Put new exhaust on it. Just, yeah, he was kind of going for that pro street touring look, whatever. So that's what he's got. So there we go. And this car will be going home on Monday because we're done. That one's done. So that one's going home on Monday. Done, out of here. And I would think Tuesday the Dodge will be going, because it's going to go for paint and it'll sit in the booth and it won't come home till sometime late Monday. So it'll go Tuesday. So that's 2 out the door. And there'll be 2 more to follow, like always. So what else is going on? Sunday Fun Day. You didn't miss much on Sunday Fun Day because I was away camping. Last weekend I was away camping. I took off Thursday night. With the wife. Tried out a new trailer. We bought a newer trailer. Not new, but newer. And beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Lots of room. Oh my God. It's almost as big as half my house inside. Anyway, we're loving that. And just did a little trip out to Fort Langley. And hung out there and came home Sunday. And then Sunday worked around the yard. And that's why I didn't get a Sunday Fun Day. So I didn't get home till like noon. I've never got up to a 10 or 11 because I was drinking for 3 days straight. What can I say? Hell yeah. Anyway, so that's about it. That's all I got to show you right now. Oh, there's the 69 Camaro. So we had a little bit of a breather on it. Took a little bit of a breather, but we're back on it again. And there's one quarter panel all on. Just needs a little tidying up. It's all finished here. Just needs a little tidying up in the wheel well, a few spot welds, and boom, that side's on. And then we go on to the next side. So this car is not far away from starting on the bodywork too. This car is probably, I don't know, not that far. I mean, there's probably 4 or 5, it's probably, we'll just say a week. There's a week's left of welding left on it and tidying up. And then it's basically what I'm doing to Brent's car here. Bolt the doors on, bolt the fenders on, kind of get it lined up the best I can get it lined up. The best you can get it lined up. You always go for the best. Shims, bolts, all the bolts, not just 1 or 2, and then give it to Sean. When Sean sees how it is, he starts roughing in his bodywork. Then he blows it apart. We mark everything, how I had it bolted together. We bag all the bolts and where they go and what's going on. And then he does his bodywork, starts on it, then blows it apart, finishes it off. We bolt it back together when it's in first primer, make sure everything lines up. Then we blow it apart again, get it all blocked down, put it in final primer. We bolt it together one more time, just to make sure. and we blow it all apart, and then we start painting the edges and everything. But with that being said, I said all that within probably a minute or two, how we do it, and that minute or two is probably 1 or 2 months. In between other jobs. I don't mean it's going to take 1 or 2 months, I'm just saying because we skip and work on different projects, so that's what I'm saying. That is about it. So I think I'm going to push this bad boy back under the carport here for the day. I'm going to attack it tomorrow morning again after the gym. That's right, I'm still going to the gym. Summertime's here, still going to the gym. Cut it down though from 6 days a week to 5 now. Gotta let my buddy Dan, you know, Dan the man, Dan the hot dog man. Maybe you guys haven't met him yet. I gotta let him take over the gym. Let him take it over. I know you're out there watching, Dan. Oh God. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. 28 today. It's Tuesday. I'm happy. My first day back to work because I'm still not working Mondays. And what can I say except, hey, it's always a good time at old time, and we'll see you later.